In his inaugural speech, talking about the current president now, he had said, and I quote, that we will effectively tackle this menace. We shall reform our security doctrine and its architecture. We shall invest more in our security personnel, and this means more than an increase in number. We shall provide better training, equipment, pay, and firepower. End quote. How much of all of what the president promised here can you say, has been implemented, if any?
You see, for the past 1 decade now, I'm talking of 2 Jonathan years and 8 Buhari years, there is something I observe that runs through all of them. It's a common thread that runs through all of them. And I must tell you again, from the street perspective, that the average Nigerian is tired of hearing those. There are verbiages that are always saying what we will do. Buhari said what he will do. I recall Lai Mohammed and some other chieftains of the Buhari administration who were always telling us what they will do. We are going to de-radicalize, demobilize, all those verbiages. And we have seen 8 solid, non-refundable years. What do I mean by non-refundable years? Time is non-refundable. We've seen 8 years, but all the things they said they will do are yet to come to pass, if we are to be honest with ourselves. So people don't want to hear what you will do. People want to see and feel what you have done. Now, here is a little poser for my brothers and friends and colleagues and seniors in the security agencies. You see, the man on the street knows the difference between protection and security. I'll tell you now, so you can begin to get a feel of what the perspective of the street man, wherever is, northeast, southeast, north central. You see, protection and security are 2 different things. Security, if we were to address it from the street perspective, is invisible. You can't see it. You can only feel it. Security is invisible. It's abstract. At best on the streets, it can only be felt. Protection, however, is visible, is tangible. And that is what you see around our public office holders and senior security chieftains. They are protected, but I assure you they are not secure. They've been attacked. The policeman who sits in his van and is attacked and wasted and killed by unknown gunmen had protection. He was well protected with his bulletproof vest, his weapon, but he wasn't secure. Security on the streets in Nigeria is invisible. It's a sense of being, it's a feeling. And there are places today where that feeling is close to absent. Protection, there is protection. If a governor is moving, you will see protection. But I promise you, he can't take a walk in the streets because it's not secure. So what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is if we want to go into this thing, first and foremost, we must begin to have people who have that sense of belonging, of securedness in them. And that sense of security comes in a nexus of different genres. There is food security. Is it available today? I doubt it. And we know what is said of a hungry man is an angry man. There is health security. Do we have it today in Nigeria? I doubt it. Health is what? Wealth. There are other forms. I can go on. And all of them add up to give you that sense of well-being I'm telling you about. that makes security invisible. Security is invisible. At best, it can only be felt. So we leave nothing to chance. Food security, health security, regional security, religion security, ethnic security, you mention them. They must all be what? At par. Because they are all what? Complementary. There's an osmosis of sorts going on among them. If one errs, it will affect the other and eventually affect the all. But if it's protection you want to talk about, oh yes, musicians are protected, chieftains are protected, traditional rulers are protected, everybody is protected. But I tell you, the streets are not secure. No, they're not.